Slow key, and I say I am Mr. Superfax. I'm fucking sick because I'm fucking standing outside all fucking night, and I finally got sick. Went to sleep this morning, and I woke up with a cough, and now I can feel the mucus and the phlegm building up. My nose was trying to run, and there it is. And I rarely get sick. Rarely get sick. I went the entire pandemic. Without getting sick. I haven't been sick in a long time. I get sick maybe once every couple of years, because I don't touch nobody. I'm not all up in people's faces. I'm always washing my hands, and I just don't be around dirty people, man. You know what I mean? But the weather got me. I'm outside all damn night. and being sick, man, it's just the worst feeling ever. Sitting here, fucking been coughing all day. My throat is, gotta keep clearing my throat. Being sick is just retarded and borderline gay. Let's have a real conversation. So, two quick topics I want to talk about is basically, all of these people out here, a lot of the people that we're interacting with on a day-to-day basis have some sort of, they're undiagnosed. Whether it be, undiagnosed delusion or they're a psychopath or a sociopath or a narcissist, or they have an addiction for trauma. Let's have a real conversation, so on and so forth. The majority of people you interact with, they have an undiagnosed mental fucking illness, and that's just a fact. And that's just, it's the social engineering that we grew up on, the programming, the fucking Black Mirror and the TV that's in front of us. A lot of our parents put that shit in our fucking hand, but also it's how we was raised. And that generation above us and the generation before them, our parents and our they really dropped the fucking ball, man. And it's like, I hate to say this shit, but it's just like, everybody does not deserve to have children. Just because you got a dick and she got a pussy don't mean you deserve to have kids. It's just as simple as that. And I'm the spawn of two individuals that, like, honestly, I would beat the dog shit out of these people. I have nothing. I have zero attachment to these people. They never taught me anything in life other than what not to grow up and be like. I'm just keeping it a buck. You know what I'm saying? And when you had a conversation of ridicule, and it show you how delusional these people are, and their brain is just out of here. They'll sit up here and ridicule you as a person. They'll ridicule you for not being a man, but the people that were supposed to raise you to be a man never did their job. But then they'll turn around and you know what I mean, try to make you feel bad, make you feel like a piece of shit for not being the person you're supposed to be, but they were never there to teach you anything. You know what I'm saying? Let's have a real conversation. Same thing about women. You look today, I mean, bro, this meme going around that's just like one of the most popular memes. Like, females keep finding a new way to call themselves prostitutes. You know what I'm saying? And you see what's going on with the girl from ESPN, Joy Taylor, or whatever the fuck her name is, you know what I mean? And it's just like, I sit up here, I talk crazy shit about females in today's world, but it's like, I take a step back and I'm like, shit, they was never taught how to be women. They're just females. They're little kids with adult female bodies. But if you just go, all you got to do is scroll down their social media, and you can see that they wear their insecurities, they wear their trauma, they wear their toxicity. They wear this shit all over them. It's written all over their face, body, everything. You can look at chicks' tattoos and tell how. I could look at something as simple as a girl's tattoo and tell how fucked up she is before she even say a word. I could look at the placement of a tattoo on a chick. We're like, oh yeah, you're fucked up. You know what I mean? Stay away from bitches with chest tattoos, man. But anyway, so the generations, man, they really fucked up. And that's how you know this shit is coming to an end, man. This society is really coming to an end, man. America is. I would be surprised if America was around for another 50 more years. I'm gonna be honest. Like if America wasn't, if there wasn't, something that crushed society, I wouldn't be surprised. You know what I'm saying? But so yeah, when we had a conversation about just what's going on out here, bro. It's just you can't. There's nothing out here, man. There's nothing out here, man. You got and I'm looking around. I'm like, yo, how is anybody happy? I'm literally looking around. I'm like, it's just weird, man. It's just weird, like how my life is set up, opposed to like other people that I just observe or whatever. I'm just like, how is it possible that you can have you're in a relationship and you with somebody and they want to be with you and they don't care about money and material shit? How the fuck you can find somebody like that? You know what I'm saying? And have something like that. How is it that you got family members? Yeah, you get along with some of them and you don't get along with some, but you actually have some that you like. You have some family, Meanwhile, zero, and it's just so crazy, man. It's so crazy, like just where I come from, dog. I feel like man, I feel like I don't have shit, and it's just like, man, it's so fucking stupid. It's so stupid. And I remember, man, I was listening to the Pockets of the Future. This was a while ago. And he was talking about how, there's times in your life where basically like, an exit, an exit presents itself. And I guess, sometimes you have the option to take it or not take it, where basically like you can go ahead and die or leave this realm or whatever. The choice is yours, whatever. And it's like just ever since I got rid of ever since I had to give my dogs away, I felt like that was kind of like the door, you know what I mean? Like the door, like that was it. Like the door been open ever since then. I feel like you try to bounce back. You hear stories about people that go through a whole bunch of shit and then they lose everything, but they get it back or whatever the case may be, or they're in a fucked up relationship. They get divorced and then they find somebody new. My life is the complete opposite. Like I lost everything, and I've been trying to get something back, and it's not happening at all. Trying to get some sort of life back, something worth living for, it's not, the universe is not letting it happen. You know what I'm saying? And it feels like what my life basically feels like, it feels like I was supposed to have died a while ago, and now it's like I feel like I'm living in limbo. I don't know, like it's hard to explain, but it just feels like how my life feels. It feels like, I had some sort of like, and I could be completely wrong, I could be tripping, whatever. But it just feels like I was supposed to die a while ago. It's like when you beat a video game and there's no longer any story, like the story is over. That's what my life kind of feels like. Cause it's like there's no like there's nothing else going on over here. Like the story is over and shit, you know? And you just got like, it's just the only thing left is kind of like a bunch of side missions and shit. That's the only way I can like describe what my life feels like. It feels like the main story is over, and I can't even go back and replay that shit. That's what this shit feels like, man. And it's fucking depressing, man. It's fucking depressing, dude. It really is, man. I'm sitting here at work and I'm just like, I fucking hate this place. I don't want to be here. I shouldn't be here. I should have a completely different career right now, doing something that I actually like doing, and where I can actually, if I want to sleep at night, I can actually sleep and I can actually make real money to support myself. This shit is a waste of time, man. This shit is this shit is a fucking complete waste of fucking time, man. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it's like these people ridicule you. But it's like, you wake up in the morning, you just try to be a good person, man. You try to do what you're supposed to do, and you still get shitted on. You know what I'm saying? And and if you're somebody like me, you got to deal with so much fucking. I literally feel like Constantine, bro. I literally feel like Constantine every day of my life, man. You know, every day of my life. Ducking and dodging demons and shit. You know, piece of shit, bored ass, low vibrational spirits and shit. I'm just like, man, I just don't go fuck with somebody else. You know what I mean? I don't have the energy. I just don't have the energy to give it. Um, to the dead. Let's have a real conversation. I don't have the energy to do that, man. I really don't. So yeah, this video not gonna be too long. Um, just something that it's just like, man. And I don't make these videos for sympathy, or I don't want anybody to cry for me or even give a fuck. I just make these videos so that if anybody can relate, at least, you know, um, that means something. You know what I mean? I watch a lot of content creators and they talk about life and shit like that, and it's kind of like the same thing. They not up there crying and begging for help or support or nothing like that. They just telling their story. You know what I'm saying? And this social media is so fucked up, where it's like you can't even do that without somebody talking shit or judging. Um, but they never say nothing in your face. You know what I'm saying? Shit, where I work at, you know what I mean? Like, I called out, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm going through a lot of health shit, man. I'm going through a lot of health shit. It's just got pain in my body, and the pain is just constantly moving around my body. You know what I mean? From my kidneys to my groin to my shoulder. You know what I'm saying? This pain just keeps moving around my body. I can't go one day with just being like feeling good, feeling normal. You know what I mean? And so I called out of work a couple times. You know, and it's like I'm fucking sick. Really don't wanna. I really don't want to. I really want to call out of work. You know what I mean? The next time I really, you know what I mean? I really want to just fucking quit this fucking job. You know, but this is the matrix. You know what I mean? You know, you just there is no help out here. This is the fucking matrix. Not for, especially not for a fucking man. Let's just keep it real. Especially not for a fucking man. You know what I mean? There's dudes, there's grown men, man. There's grown homeless men that just be sitting on the fucking sidewalk and people will walk right past it, man. You know what I mean? It's just fucking, this world is trash. This world is disgusting, man. But people will fucking, a person will risk their lives to save a fucking animal. You know what I mean? To save a fucking animal. But they won't do the same thing to save a human being. You know, a human being that has the ability, you know what I mean, to actually return the favor. Animal ain't gonna fucking save your life back. You know what I mean? Doesn't make any sense, man. So it just feel like, man, like it just feel like at one point in time people were on a certain level, and it's just so crazy because everybody talking about, oh, everybody's, you know, people are waking up now and all this shit. But the truth is the frequency of people and how people, you know, I think it's declined. I think the frequency and vibration of humans has declined. I don't think it's just because you know, there's been disclosure or conspiracy theories are more accepted now, or whatever the fuck you want to call it. Just because the theories are being proven true now doesn't mean that's just two different things. Because you have truthers, you have truth seekers, and the individual themselves is a piece of shit. The individual themselves is a narcissist. The individual themselves don't want to unite nobody. They just in it for the money. They just out here grifting, scamming, whatever. You know? So it's like people do all of this research, and but they forget, you know, you have to work on yourself too. You have to work on yourself as well, man. You know what I'm saying? So I'm fucking waiting to get up out of here. Every fucking time I'm here, man, around this time, I'm just like, man, every single minute feels like hell. Every minute just feels like forever. I'm just like, bro, what the fuck, man? Sitting here trying to make a legal dollar, and it's just soul crushing. It's just soul crushing. You know what I'm saying? And it's just ridiculous, man. So I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of here. But this world is just like, I just don't know what is this world worth living for anymore, because it's just what is here. What is here? You know what I mean? It's just so fucking it like, through the lens, like through my spiritual lens, it feels like hell. Go on social media, it's just a bunch of fucking Jezebels, you know, a bunch of lost bitches, and a bunch of fucking zesty ass dudes. You know, everybody want to be a superstar. Everybody wants to be a fucking celebrity. Everybody's worshiping money and all of this bullshit. Everybody's going along with the you know. A demonic ass agenda, man. And the people that's not, they don't even have the balls to get to get off their fucking phone and walk outside and set up some sort of like meetups and come together in real life. Niggas don't even niggas is pussy. So it's just, the loop is soul crushing, doing the same shit, the same meaningless shit over and over and over and over again, constantly living in survival mode. You know what I'm saying? Which is beneath existing. You got people that's fortunate they're living, okay? And you got the people that's existing or just alive, and then you got the people that's just trying to survive. It's the lowest fucking that's the lowest frequency you could be at. Every 24 hours you just trying to figure out how to survive. Fuck out of here, man. It's not even worth it. It's not even worth it. This shit is so rigged that they got the system set up to where you can work 40 hours a week and still can't afford shit. That's how rigged the game is. You can work a job, a legal job, for a multi-millionaire, billionaire corporation company. You can work 40 hours a week and still not be able to afford your own place or your own car or damn near food. You know what I mean? That's how rigged this shit is. And for some reason, people just going along with it. So when I die and I transcend, I'm just gonna be like, this was the most bitch made, pussyfied, cowardice realm. This has to be. This has to be the softest realm in the universe. It has to be. Because when it was time to stand up, nobody did. Everybody sat. Everybody laid the fuck down. You know what I'm saying? Everybody gotta sell their soul just to have a decent quality of life, man. Whether you selling your soul and you compromise morally, you on OnlyFans showing your booty hole for the world to see, for your grandchildren to see. You know what I'm saying? And get bullied, your kids gonna, yeah, right? All of these girls that's on OnlyFans and shit, your kid, they want a family and all of this shit. You want to be a role model to somebody, but you want OnlyFans showing your booty hole to the world. So when your kid go to school, your kid is gonna get bullied to death, and then your kid is gonna try to kill himself. It's the world we live in. You know what I'm saying? This is the world that we're living in. It makes no sense, man. It makes no sense at all, dude. And you got the dudes out here. The dudes just worried about making money just so they can spend it on a Jezebel. It's just stupid, man. And I wish that, like, every now and then I watch these. I hate to call it red pill, but I watch these videos where dudes, you know what I'm saying, critique modern women or whatever. And it's just like, I'm just like, as men, what we need to do, the solution is very simple. As men, we're pouring into, like, literally fucking like empty cup. Not like the cup's not even empty. The cup has a fucking hole in the bottom of it. And that's what we're pouring ourselves into. Time, financially, physically, emotionally, spiritually. We're pouring into fucking soulless spawns of Lilith. Let's have a real conversation. The solution is very simple. Men, instead of sending $500 to this bitch or $1,000 to this bitch to pay her rent, send that to the bros. Support, you know what I'm saying? Support your fellow brother. Send that send that to your bro. You know what I mean? Cause your bro is gonna appreciate that shit. No gay shit, no weird shit. But your bro is gonna appreciate that. Your bro is gonna return the favor. You know, your bro is gonna look out for you. He's gonna hold you down. A bitch is gonna take that money, you know what I mean? Spend it on some dumb shit. You lucky if she give you some pussy. You know what I mean? It's crazy. Saw this thing on social media where this guy he he left this waitress like $1,000 tip or something like that. I think it was $1,000, and he said, "You give me your phone number or something." I don't know. But then he texted the girl, and then the girl he was like, "Hey, what's up? I'm who left the tip." Left her $1,000 tip. And then she responded, she was like, "Oh, thank you so much. Me and my boyfriend needed that money for rent." And I just like, nigga, that's what you get. That's what you get, bro. That's what you get. And that's how fucked up dudes is too. You know? Cause you'll have a dude, you know what I mean? Dudes will be friends and shit, but they will not help their friends. They will not help their dude friends, but they'll trick off, spend all their money on a chick that don't care about their existence. So it's like I don't get caught up in none of that shit, that red pill shit, that like modern Western women, they suck. That's it. Next story. Like, there's no point in keep like talking about the same shit. You know, once you know what's wrong, okay, let's figure out a solution. If we can't figure out a solution, then we just got to throw it away altogether. So it's looking like we just have to throw away like the modern Western females mentality that's corrupting these bitches' minds and shit. And it's just like this zero accountability, like, cult. You have to throw them away. And you have to, wait for a girl. It's these bitches. A bitch that can admit she wrong. That is some dinosaur shit right there, man. That's probably never gonna find that again. But and vice versa. Dudes is narcissists too and shit. But um, you just better off just waiting to see if you get blessed with somebody that has the ability to be self aware and can self perceive, or you just gotta be alone. This world is very fucking lonely, man. This world is lonely. This world is very lonely, even for NPCs, bro. Even for NPCs, man. You hear about all these stories about these people being fucking virgins and shit until they're 30 and 40 years old. I didn't even know that was real. I didn't even know that was possible. I didn't even know that was possible. I'm gonna be honest with you. But yeah, so especially when it comes to the world becomes even lonelier for people that, wake up and they're even more sensitive spiritually, and then they develop they develop empath abilities and stuff like that, man. And like they say, your light starts to irritate their demons and shit. Because when I was on a lower vibration, when I was on a lower vibration, I just naturally had, the company of more of people that, I naturally had company of people that were on a lower on a lower vibration. Then once you move up, once you rank up, you know, once you prestige spiritually, that's just the game. Just like in Call of Duty, you start to see rare. And once you see people that's maxed out, they whole fucking they maxed out their levels, their prestige is rare. You know, so it's the same thing spiritually. becomes rare. And then, people just can't put up with that. They can't deal with that. They just can't deal with it. It's like when you hear I don't know, you hear like you hear like that, like a sound in your ear. Like your ear starts ringing and shit. We not on that frequency. That's why it bothers us. It's the same thing with a person's presence. So when I'm around somebody and they not on my level, you know, honestly, I see right through them. They don't even register to me anymore. You know what I mean? They're just there, and it is what it is. So I don't know, man. You know, down here, it just feels like we just killing time down here, man. When I get off fucking work, I'm so tired. I don't even have energy to do anything that I'm passionate about at all because I'm drained. I'm sitting up here working 8, 9 hours for what? For what? You know what I mean? Because you're not even paying me what my time is worth. For what? Paying me so it's like this loop of just I'm getting paid just enough to get through the week, to feed this body, right? To feed and nourish this body, um, and buy me some materialistic bullshit that'll give me, that'll trigger just enough dopamine for me to get through the next 7 days. That's all this shit is. And the more money you make, that's it. The more money you make, just the bigger purchase you make that get you through the next 7 days. That's all this shit is, man. That's all this shit is. So yeah, that's the video. I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of here. Um, People fucking suck. People fucking suck, man, and it sucks when you're somebody that you actually give a fuck. When you actually give a fuck and you want to show somebody that you give a fuck, but they just not on your level. They still have their vessel is still open and they still got that spirit inside of them. You know what I mean? That's not allowing them to be happy or be free. Let's call it what it is. It's as simple as that. And a lot of people spend their fucking lives waiting on people to cast these fucking demons out. Let's just call it what it is. And that's why they say time is on the demon side, because that's all they ain't got nowhere to be. These lower vibrational spirits ain't got nowhere to be. They ain't got nowhere to be and nowhere to go other than up your ass and in your body and ruin your damn life, man. I watch so much content on YouTube, bro. I love YouTube, man. I hate YouTube, but I love YouTube. It's the only thing I really watch. And, there's people on YouTube making videos about, you know, what demons to work with for beginners. And I'm like, what? It's intriguing as fuck. But I'm like, what the fuck? You got people out here like doing rituals to like contact Lilith and um other demons and stuff like that. And I'm like, these people are fucking crazy as hell, man. These people are crazy as hell. I'm a pussy when it come to that, Like I'm a pussy when it comes to demonic possession, because it's like I'm a person, I stay out the way. I try to keep my spirit, I try to keep my spirit clean. I try to keep my spirit clean, you know what I'm saying? But even me, even I have those moments where it's like, somebody might trigger me and in my mind I'm thinking about what I want to do to them, and it's just like, damn. And my spirit is high. So it's like I can only imagine. I mean, all you got to do is look on the news and see the spirit, the fucking demons running rampant through these people. That's all you got to do is turn on the news for fucking 5 minutes. People pushing people pushing other people in front of the subway. Like, what kind of coward ass bullshit is that? You just wake up in the morning, you say, I'm gonna push somebody into a subway train. Like, what? Who does that? Who does that? There's no way. There's no way, and then God is sitting on the sideline allowing all of this shit, bro. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, man. This is a crazy ass realm, dude. This is like the most ghetto realm probably out of all of them. It is very ghetto down here, man. Earth is giving very ghetto. And it's just like, it's really like that illusion of free will, man. The illusion of free will. You ain't got no free will. The only will that you really can exercise, you have to be a good person. You have to be a good person. You ain't got no free other than that. What are you exercising? Some fucked up shit. Right? Let's call it what it is. Fucking bitches you don't need to be fucking, being in places you don't need to be doing drugs. Let's have a real conversation. What's the other free will? What real free will matters other than being a good person? Other than treating people, like they mean something. Other than teaching people valuable lessons that you was taught. Everything else is some bullshit. I got the free will to fucking literally run somebody over right now. But why would I do that? Donut is in the building, man. What's good, Donut? That's the GOAT right there, man. That's the GOAT right there. Big Donut is in the building. Donut, don't listen, man. Donut was dealing with them demons, with them spirits, man, but he conquered them. Donut always talks about how he's sober now. See what I'm saying? So we talk about the conversation of free will, What free will do we really have? It's really seemed like an illusion. You either gonna drink this fucking alcohol or you're not. And be possessed or you're not. You're gonna smoke this, whatever. Smoke whatever you smoking. Hopefully it doesn't have fentanyl in it. And it is like, or you're not. You just get to a point spiritually where you just stop playing games with your own spirit. Let's have a real conversation, man. You just get to a point. That's when you elevated. When you stop playing games with your own spirit. So that's kind of like where I kind of ascended, man. That's kind of like where I'm at. And, I want to be a righteous person. I made a promise to myself that I wanted to be, in this lifetime, I wanted to be a good person. And if I get reincarnated, I'm going to be the Black Hitler if that's the case, because I don't want to come back here. But I made a promise to myself, and I feel like a lot of people, should do shit like that. Make a promise to your soul, Make a promise to your soul, a vow to your soul of how you want your life to go. And like I say, down here in this realm, and Earth feels like a torture simulator. Every single day it's just like, man, it's like, oh wow. We know you leveled up when it's just like you leveled up when it's just like this is some brand new bullshit right here. Oh, wow. This is some brand new demonic activity. Oh, okay. I couldn't even prepare for this. Wow. Okay. Shit. damn, and then months go by, years go by, and you look up and you be like, damn, man, I'm finally actually the person that that I set out to be. And it's just like, man, it's just but it's so easy to fall back. It's just so easy, man. It's just so easy to fall back into being a piece of shit, man. Let's have a real conversation. So easy, So it is what it is, man. You know what I mean? But I would love, Donut, I would love for you to interview Pockets of the Future. And that would be but Paul Paul is such a fucking man. He's like the Michael Jordan of like introverts, or I don't even know. I don't even know. I added Paul on Instagram, and and it's just so crazy that you even know him too. But I added him on Instagram and I wrote him a message. I wrote him a message and everything, and he just responded with a heart emoji. And I felt like a bitch. Like I was like, "Fuck, man, that's it. You just get me with the heart emoji. Like you could, like, you know what I mean? It's like, no fanboy shit, because I'm not a fan of no man. But it's like, damn, bro, like, you just hit me with the heart emoji. I felt like felt like shit, man. I was like, fuck, because we start to listen to these people on YouTube or whatever social media for so long, for months, years. And it's like you don't know that person personally, but it's like you develop a relationship with their spirit. And that person brings value into your life, value that your own mother or father, your own family never brought into your life. Your own friends don't even bring this type of value into your life. You know what I'm saying? And he's just like, and it's just like, it would be such a, I feel like it would be such a great interview, because Donut is such a great interviewer. He asks great questions. He doesn't play around, in that regard. And I think it would help Paul's channel so much, man, because Paul is in a situation right now where the algorithm is destroying him. And it's like, I look at Donut's channel, and Donut gets the views. Donut is out here putting up, Kobe Bryant numbers, but he's not allowed. YouTube won't let him monetize it. Being a truther or a truth seeker is a thankless job, especially financially. And it's just another way of like deterring people. They say, like, if you good at what you do, don't do it for free. But we're all doing it. We're all telling the truth for free. We're all trying to uplift each other vibration for free. None of us getting paid to do this shit. If we lucky, we have a couple people that support us outside of the platform, like YouTube, whatever. If we're lucky, right? But that would be, man, that's one of them ones where, like, I would play that shit over and over. I wish Paul would do interviews. I wish he would do live streams. I wish he would branch out more, I guess outside of his comfort zone, because a lot of people, I think a lot of people would support him. The dude is only getting like 3,000-4,000 views, and his message is so important. I'm like, this dude right here, man, you know, like, he changed my whole fucking, the way I think. I used to listen to Paul and be like, I used to think he was like a pessimist, like maybe not like a black pill, but like because he would say the collapse is inevitable. And I'd be like, no, that's not true. We can fight. We can come together. That's the way the system was designed. It's designed that way. That if we ever fucking, rise up or whatever, it's instantly gonna drop. You know what I mean? And our mission is to connect with source, just like you know yeah, man. Listen, bro, you the GOAT, man. You already know how I feel about you, Donut. And I think I asked you because I will pay you for an interview, Donut. I will pay you for your time for an interview because like I said, you're definitely one of the hardest working content creators. There you go. I'm about to that's Donut is the GOAT, man. Nah, I definitely gotta pay you, bro. But my question is, before I get up out of here, like my question is, why do you keep making videos even though they just want you to fail? You know, like they won't pay you. Like, why do you keep making videos if they don't pay your ass? You know what I'm saying? That's what I want to know. Kind of like, why you keep doing this shit? Fucking nose is running. So I'm still young, got no kids. Ain't that crazy too? The people that just would be great teachers and great role models and shit, we don't never have kids. That's some idiocracy shit right there. Yo, I feel that. That's like me with music, cause I've been writing songs since I was 13 years old. I'm fucking 33. I realized I've been making music. What up, psych? I realized I've been making music for 20 years. And I don't get paid for that shit at all. You gotta subscribe to Donut, psych. But that's the definition of a passion. I agree, man. Like just doing some shit that you don't even get paid for, and you just keep doing it. It's my nigga. It's my guy right here, man. It's my guy right here, man. But yeah, that would be. I'm telling you, that'd be one for the record books, man. Donut and Pockets of the Future. Oh my god. Oh my god. And you know what's crazy? I feel like you teach him some shit too, bro. I feel like you teach him some shit too, bro. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Cause every time I listen to Donut, every single time I go on Donut channel, I hear some shit And I'm like, I never knew that. And that's what the community is supposed to be. You're supposed to be able to learn from each other and teach each other. But I'm gonna get up out of here because my manager's staring out the window at me. So I appreciate y'all. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate everybody coming through. Had a lot of fucking bots in here. A lot of I don't know what the fuck that was about. But I appreciate y'all coming through. And we got to do a song together, though. Now I ain't forget about it. We got to do a song together.